workshop out in, I believe it was either in Michigan or Oregon. We were demonstrating steps, and they said, "No, that's the Jerry." I said, "No, that's not the Jerry. That's the Earl." "No, that's the Jerry." I said, "No, that's the Earl, because I know Earl and Jerry." and I was always jealous because trying to think of a step, and the only step I ever came up with early on was the peeing dog step, which didn't last very long. Nobody liked it. But later on, when I came off the road, I made up a step that Wanda called the Possum Hop. And that's my only claim to a step. And she called it the Possum Hop because she said I was always grinning like a possum.
Oh, but
Yes,
it
but
should be Doug's Possum Hop, right?
it may be the only one you made up, but the one that you're most noted for is that step where you swing your leg back behind you. And what do you call that
That's
step?
the Smoky Mountain number 3.
Smoky Mountain number
Smoky Mountain
three.
number 3.
It's one I learned from the Smoky Mountain Cloggers at Union Grove Fielder Convention. That's been my signature step. But I guess it's the Rodney now.
Well, no, it's like, and so the funny part was that I said, well, there's no step named the Rodney. And they said, well, yes, it is. It's in this book. So that afternoon in the workshop, they brought it back. And so they handed me this book from Annie Fairchild. And it's like, I read the step, and I still can't figure out how to do it, even from her description of it. And I said, well, they said, well, Joe can do it. And so they get Joe over there, and he starts doing the step. And I said, well, that's Doug's step. And so evidently I taught it at the workshop. And so she knew all the other steps were named the Earl, the Eddie, Karen's kick. And so she just thought and put it in there, and that was my step. And so it was broadcast in one of the few clogging books. But I gave full credit to Doug Baker for at least making it famous.
But it ain't my step. It's
Well,
the Smoky Mountain
It's
step.
your signature step.
Oh, that's the story.
That's it.
Truly inspirational.
Okay, I'm going to show you the Smoky Mountain sequence that we learned from the Smoky Mountain Cloggers back in the early 70s. And the first one is Smoky Mountain number 1, which goes like this. That progresses to Smoky Mountain number 2, which puts 2 stomps in between. And it goes like this. Involves slinging the legs around behind you and stepping